Okay, now on the action column, I want to cover just two of the things here. What this little paper clip is for, and then what is this little toggle switch here for?
Paperclip, one of my favorites, because sometimes we don't have access. By we, I mean the SMD does not have access to all the agents' product provider logins. We don't know their theme password. We don't know their crump passwords. We don't know. So sometimes what we say is like, hey, send me a screenshot so I know what the status is and shows today's date. And they'll upload and take a screenshot of it, or maybe it's a PDF, whatever it might be. And we can upload it in here and put a description next to it. So we can always go back to it and be like, oh, okay, this is the exact status, because I always want to inspect, right, and make sure that things are being pushed along. Because sometimes they just tell you like, oh yeah, I called, or yeah, it's issued. Well, I want a screenshot. Show me that it's issued, because I want to confirm. I want to confirm maybe the policy number is incorrect, and it's showing that it's not paid, but I can confirm it with that screenshot. Sometimes we could put a letter that Transamerica was sent over to the client, things that we want to really take a look at. Usually it's the status of something, or sometimes if there's a commissions issue, we can the commissions report in here and show like, hey, this is what's happening. This happened on the 1st, this happened on the 3rd, and then there's this weird chargeback that happened on the 5th that shouldn't have. We can screenshot that, put it in here, and it's like keeps a good memory of all our notes that we need to have.
I love that. And is there anything that should not be uploaded that you would recommend someone not upload here?
Well, being the cool thing is BSCpro is their security is like second to none. But we also want to make sure that we are protecting our clients' privacy. Like we don't want social security numbers in here. Again, because we have authorized users that we trust and stuff like that, but we want to make sure that we're protecting their best interests. So you don't want socials, you want anything that would maybe be in a phone book, which is okay. And that's kind of the rule of thumb that they kind of tell you, if it's in the phone book, it's okay. Maybe there's a change of address form that we sent over or something like that. But again, the social security numbers, the driver's licenses, that sort of thing, probably best to keep, secured and not just have it for everybody, not everybody to see, but for people that don't need to see it.
Right. All right. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to go in here to click the little edit pencil.
I love this one.
So you can get there by clicking that edit pencil if you happen to be on a tablet, but if you're on the desktop, you can double click anywhere and this will pop right up as well.
Button, anything that you need to edit, maybe you need to add the policy number, or you want to add the drop date in there. The points were wrong. We miscalculated on the illustration. We can fix it here. Maybe we did the wrong split agent. We've got to correct it in here, or adding something. But that's really, this one is one of my favorites. Or maybe the description is not correct for the policy. We can also do that in here. We can see how many referrals we got. Any changes, we want to add an additional insured rider, just so we know that there's maybe a husband and wife on the same policy with 2 sets of labs.
Because I want to ask you about drop date.
Oh, yes.
What does that mean? When do I put that in?
A lot of people don't know that it's there, but we want to use it for every single piece of business. I want to know how much time I have before this gets returned by the product provider. We enter the drop date as soon as we know the drop date. So pretty much if it's Transamerica, we know the policy number, we know the drop date information 2 hours after it's been submitted into Transamerica, give or take. But it usually takes 2 hours. So once we get the policy number, if we have a policy number, we have a drop date. So that's what we need to add. Every product provider is a little bit different. Some of them are 90 days, some of them are 60 days. Sometimes you have to calculate it. Sometimes it's there on the actual website, but the drop date is important because I need to know how long I have before the product provider says we're not going to take this back.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.